Next question has been asked, when someone dies in Pakistan, people do Khatam Quran and 40 days chilla. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa ahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Well, if you look at the countries like in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and some African countries, and probably there's some Arab countries I'm not aware of, but definitely I'm aware of India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. In these countries, when someone dies, they have a specific way to set up their funerals, and they have the special ways of to do the recitation, Khatam Quran, and when the 40 days pass, they have to do something called or something like that, and then the yearly anniversary and all these things. Well, we do not find anything like that in the Quran or the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, nor the Sahaba. Nobody taught us, nobody came out. This is just something, a ritual. This is something like was a monopoly of some imams, or maybe some local imams or something like that. So this becomes like a very common in the entire world. Like some Muslim does that. They use the flowers, they use the Quran fabric, where is like embroidered on the big fabric, and they put it on the grave, and they put the big flat slab on the grave, and they made it on the top, and they put it all nicely with the marbles, and they display the whole grave. This entire system is not from the Quran, the teaching of the teaching of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This was just like basically whatever the local imam telling him to do. So simply people are following them, because this does not the Khatm Quran is basically, people do that, it will send the reward to the dead. Now let me clear something. Khatm Quran, or finishing the whole Quran by calling people to Quran, sending the reward to the one someone died with the intention that will send the reward to the dead, it does not reward no one except yourself. And if you have an intention that will reward to somebody else, it does not reward to anybody else, because it's just like a people's business. They try to gather someone, and they try to raise donations and ask people, okay, someone passed away, let's do a Khatam Quran. What Khatam Quran? Did the Prophet do that? No. Did the Sahaba do that? No. Did the Tabi'in do that? No. But the four great scholars, may peace be and blessing be upon them, does that? No. So where does the things come from? Khatam Quran, where did it come from? You get like 30 students, and the 30 people gathered there, and each of them handing a Quran, each of them finishing a one Quran, some of them finishing 2 parts, 1 part, 3 parts, and all of them finish the whole Quran, and then recite the Fatiha. Where do these things come from? It does not benefit no one, trust me. It is just like people are following their imams, and whatever they learn from their maulanas and from their scholars, from their leaders. It's just they're following blindly whatever somebody is telling. They're just simply following. Do not follow blindly. No one. You have to come to understanding who taught us to do that. When it comes to the matter of deen, when it comes to the matter of Quran or the Sunnah, when it comes to the life of the Prophet ﷺ, we do have to know where does the root comes from. If it was being taught by the Prophet or by the Sahaba, who else does that? No one. In order to send the reward to the deceased, the Prophet ﷺ said there are 3 things which would reward the dead. That becomes his sadaqah jariyah. Number 1 is the dua. The Prophet ﷺ said the most the person who died, the most he is being helpless, it is without duas. He needs only the duas which will help him. And then the 3 things. What are the 3 things? That's only 3 things which will help benefit. If you make a salah, sending the reward to somebody is not helping, because the Prophet ﷺ did not teach us. So what is our deen tells us? To do whatever the Prophet ﷺ says. Ati Allah, ati wa Rasul. Number 1, the pious children. Number 2, that person has invested his money something for the poor people, and as long as that investment or that building something stays alive, and the reward is gonna go to him. Or he has left some education, and that education will be benefiting to someone who's died away. Now what if this person does not has done while he was alive, he passed away, so someone else can do with an intention. For example, if his children does not know what to do, his children does know how to send the reward to his father or the mother, so he has to ask the scholars how to do that. And in order to do that, he has to make a lot of du'as, the children continues make a dua for them. And number two, if that person does not build anything for poor people, so someone else can invest on his name, so that reward can be sent to the deceased person. And if he does not left any education in this world, that would reward for him, so anybody else can invest somewhere. For an example, give the donation, give the sadaqah to the Islamic institutions like a madrasa, schools, universities, or any student who is in a need of doing an Islamic studies or any Islamic work. So he can invest in that particular institution with an intention that to send the reward to the person who's been deceased. So these are the three rewards that can be sent to the deceased person. So other than that, by doing a Khatam Quran, why people are leaving the Sunnah? They left the Sunnah. They don't do what the Prophet ﷺ said do. They do what their Imam said that, what their local masjid Imam said that, what their Maulana said that, what their Imam said that, what their madhab scholar said that. And they would just simply stick to what they say. They would understand, go back to the Sahih Hadith or the Prophet ﷺ said that we should just stick to that. We should not leave anything else and not leave any liberal gap to do something else. Like for an example, if the Imam tell you to do that, but we have to as a person of knowledge, so somebody would definitely ask the Imam, like if this was being taught by the Prophet ﷺ. So many Imam does that, it's okay. Now many people does that, it's okay. Khatam Quran, it's okay. Do the gathering, do the nasheed, do the naat, and send the reward to the dead, it's okay. It's okay. Everything is, it's okay. The mother of Islam, the religion of Islam, it is not about it's okay. We have to have a really serious concern, because this is something related to our judgment day. This is something related to our decision on the judgment day. Either we will go to hell or we will go to heaven. So but we have to stick to the Quran and the Sahih Hadith in order to be following the right path, not somebody else.